Hi and welcome to The Witch in the Woods, and today I'm in the woods to discuss what it is to be an Earth Witch. I'll be looking at what Earth Magic is, as well as different types of Earth Witches, and how you yourself can incorporate Earth Magic into your craft. So first of all, what is an Earth Witch? Well, many different cultures had a traditional witch. These were the healers or the cunning people. And it was their job really to know about the herbs and plants and to practice making potions with them for traditional use, but also working with them and for their healing and medicinal properties and with their plant spirit allies. And they would use these allies to work magic, using charms and particular spells. So I think this is what we're talking about when we talk about traditional Earth Witches as we understand them. Part of the Earth Witches practice centred around the seasonal availability of plants, as well as the best seasons to pick them and the best phases of the moon to work with them. They would work their healing charms or cures with incantations or rhymes that provided a little bit of magic to all they did. There are many ways in which magic and medicine work side by side. Some categories of the types of magic used are sympathetic magic. This magic is used with an understanding of correspondences, of using like to affect like. It is the idea that by manipulating and using ritual to affect an action on one thing, then that action will have an effect on something with similar attributes, like carrying a stone for grounding or planting seeds for financial growth. Folk magic comes from many different traditions and often centres on local folklore. The traditions place particular significance in using herbs and plants or physical amulets and vocal charms. Of course, Earth Witches need to get away from it all occasionally and go for long walks in nature, get away from the rumble of society and end up to your knees in bracken. So here I am in one of my favourite wild places, which is of course the woodlands, and it really is quite quiet today. I don't think there's anyone else here. So this is Sherwood Forest, and I think I'll go for a little explore. Divination. There are many methods of divination, but on the list are tarot and oracle cards, palmistry, tea leaf readings, the I Ching or the runes, crystal balls or watching clouds. Using oracles for divination helps us to connect to the universe and to our own situation in life. Healing magic is connecting to the healing powers, often of nature, and spiritual beings for energy healing work, creating medicines or potions. This involves using essential oils or crystals to aid healing on many levels. Many of these come under the category of natural magic. Natural magic can be anything from working with rocks and crystals and the elements to stargazing. It is a collection of many practices and appreciates and works with the magic of nature in all ways. Earth magic then works with the natural world for specific magical purposes, but with no one school of thought. Some of the tools of earth magic could be crystals or hagstones, twigs, sticks or branches, rivers or trees, herbs, plants or flowers. Places could be magical crossroads or a woodland, stone circles or by a beach, between two trees or by a particularly powerful rock. The times when an earth witch might work magic is at dawn or dusk, as these are liminal times of neither one thing or another. At midnight, again, is neither one day or the next. A natural witch will work with the waxing moon for growth, the full moon to complete plans, the waning moon to banish, and the dark moon to replenish and turn within. An earth magic practitioner might go by the name of a hedge witch or a green witch, a kitchen witch or a folk witch. But all of these practices are based around animism, the idea that every living thing has a soul and a consciousness. It was Carl Jung who said that synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see it. And often earth magic can be full of small moments of luck and chance. Something as small as finding an owl feather or a certain tree. These small gifts appear as inconsequential, but to an earth witch, magic is in nature and the small and synchronous happenings. That's why an earth witch aligns with nature as much as possible. Are there ways of incorporating a bit of earth magic into your everyday life? We may not always be in the perfect situation to cast a circle on the beach, or feel comfortable to be alone in the woods on a night of the full moon. So sometimes it's more of a lifestyle choice, a decision to work with nature and champion the soul of the earth as much as you can, in a world that does not always respect this magical being. Working with the earth may bring with it some responsibilities. To respect the earth more, you might want to think about where you shop. Shopping sustainably, reducing packaging, waste, refilling, reusing and recycling are all part of walking the path of Earth Magick. What you give out, you receive back. So do your best when approaching the spirit of the earth and the local land spirits. Eating locally grown food that is in season helps you to align with the magic of the seasons and the land around you. You might want to ditch all those cosmetic potions and make your own, even as simple as making your own toothpaste from coconut oil and baking soda. Or you may want to be more ambitious and try your own soaps, face creams and moisturisers. If you can, buy organic and natural products and respect yourself as much as you would respect the planet. Plants around your home connect you to the natural world, even when you can't go outside. Plants clean and purify the air, and every plant works alongside a diva, bringing their spirits into your home. Loving and nurturing a plant is a good exercise in reciprocating care both to your plants and to yourself. Growing your own herbs or food also connects your own being to the magic of nature. Many earth witches work with a small altar on which to place some natural items, some greenery and possibly some crystals. Crystals work beautifully in a harmonious environment to cleanse and uplift the energies. Many earth witches are drawn to working with crystals. The beings of crystals are gnome and dwarf elementals and help the physical and psychological matter. A good idea is to place a small earth magic altar somewhere in your home, where it will help with peace, self-nurturance and cleansing. This could be your bathroom, a place where you go to cleanse and renew yourself. A small plant will connect to the earth, or maybe a crystal or something from the natural world. While you treat yourself with care, you help to increase a self-responsible and connected lifestyle and attitude towards your being. Earth witches need to occasionally leave aside the hustle and bustle of the modern world and go outside to reconnect with themselves or with nature. An earth witch believes that the land itself is magical, and all of nature's passages through the waxing and the waning moon or the seasons can affect and stimulate different passages of growth within the witch themselves. that's it from me in the woods. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to speak to you all again soon. Cheers, bye.